I was still dressed in black when she delivered her bombshell. Her little boy's face was smeared with blue frosting, guests laughing and clinking glasses around us. Then she tapped her spoon against her champagne flute, flashed a smile like we were sharing a secret, and announced loud enough for the entire room to hear, "My son is your husband's child. So, as inheritance, I'll take half of your $800,000 house." She even held up a copy of Daniel's Will like some magician revealing the final trick. I pressed my nails into my palm, not to hold back tears, they had dried long ago, but to restrain the laughter clawing at my throat. She had no idea what I already knew. I met Daniel when I was 23. He was quietly magnetic, polished shoes, kind eyes, a man who seemed to listen to every word. My sister Clara adored him. She insisted we were perfect for each other, and I trusted her judgment. Why wouldn't I? She was my confidant, my sister, my other half. For 12 years, I believed I had both a loving husband and a loyal sister. That was my first mistake, assuming the two could coexist. The first fracture appeared last summer. Daniel started staying late at work more frequently. I didn't question it at first until I noticed how he glanced at his phone during dinner, tilting the screen away, and the way Clara avoided my gaze when she visited. One afternoon, I found Daniel's cufflinks on the floor of Clara's guest room. She claimed she borrowed them for a costume party and forgot to return them. I smiled, nodded, and let it slide, but inside something froze. I didn't confront either of them. I began observing, gathering, listening. It was simpler than I expected. Daniel had a hidden email account. Clara's name appeared in subject lines. Hotel receipts showed up in his trash folder. I printed everything, dated it all. I didn't scream. I didn't weep. I built my case quietly, meticulously. 3 weeks before his fatal accident, I visited our lawyer, alongside Daniel's lawyer. I told them we had decided to update our will. I insisted the house be placed entirely in my name, no joint ownership, no split upon death. Daniel signed without a second thought. He always trusted me with the paperwork. The will Clara brandished today? Outdated by 6 months. Daniel died instantly, the police said. I nodded, thanked them, and ensured every arrangement was properly made. Clara hugged me at the funeral, whispering, "I'm here for you." I felt the steady beat of my heart, unshaken, almost daring her to notice. When she invited me to her son's first birthday, I went. Black dress, composed, precise. I wanted to see her reaction when the trap closed. And now, as she made her grand declaration, the room frozen mid-laugh, I stepped forward. My voice was calm but audible to all. "Oh, I see. That's surprising." Her smirk told her she thought she had me cornered. "I'll contact the lawyer on Monday," she said, patting my arm as if sealing her victory. "That won't be necessary," I replied, reaching into my purse. I pulled out a single sheet of paper, the current, notarized, airtight will. I placed it on the cake table, the edge slicing through icing and crumbs. "This," I said, "is the only legal document in effect. Daniel left everything to me. The house, the accounts, even the car you like to borrow." She reached for the paper, but I pressed my hand over it. Careful, I thought. One wrong move and she'd have to pay for another copy. And from what I hear, raising a child alone isn't cheap. A gasp slipped from someone in the crowd. She parted her lips, but I continued, voice gentle now, almost soft. "One more thing. Be careful making public claims about your son's paternity, especially suggesting my husband fathered him. There are laws against defaming the dead, and I have all your messages to show exactly what you were doing while he was alive." Her face went pale. I leaned in just slightly, close enough for only her to hear. "Push me, Clara, and I will see you in court for alienation of affection. I will take everything you have left, including him." The guests avoided her gaze. The party limped along for 20 more minutes before people trickled out. She didn't say goodbye. I drove home in silence. My dress was smooth, my lipstick sharp. I poured a glass of wine and sat at our kitchen table, the one Daniel and I shared countless meals at. I expected sorrow or anger. Instead I felt clean. Revenge doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't need shattered plates or raised voices. It can be silent, precise. Paperwork filed, evidence gathered, traps set quietly behind the scenes. Clara will clutch her outdated will, read it again and again, wondering where she miscalculated. She'll hear my voice when she tries to sleep, soft, calm, reminding her that any misstep could cost her everything. Betrayal is painful, yes, but the worst part isn't the deceit. It's realizing how easy it is for someone you love to think you're blind. The best part is proving you were never blind at all. Daniel is gone. Clara is silenced. The house mine. And every time I walk through it, I can almost hear him teasing me as he always did. I smile, pour another glass and tell him the truth. I was thinking about the day your mistress tried to take half my house and walked away with nothing.